Yo, Spoofy here with the card, guys, and we have
Ryan Levine.
And so, what'd you do this weekend, Ryan?
Top 16 at ARG Richmond. Is that where? Yeah.
All right, what did you play?
Draco Zoo. This is Mike Albanese's list from YCS Pittsburgh. Like, changed like one card. Mike and Max Reynolds came down a few days early, and they saved it with me for Richmond. So I kind of just like stole Mike's deck and top. He went X4. Haha. Yeah.
Is there any particular reason you play Draco Zoo over?
I think Masterpiece is like my favorite card ever. So
understand. All right,
I just want to summon that as much as I can.
All right, cool. Let's see your deck.
All right, 2 Rat, Whiptail, Ram. These cards like, I mean, Rat's good, but 3 Terratop and Tiger Tomborg, 2 Masterpiece, 3 Baboon. So Mike played this at Pittsburgh, and I was really hesitant to play this because I was afraid of like just drawing this without diagram. Obviously, like if you can resolve this in diagram, like the game is over. You draw 38 cards, you end with that double Masterpiece every time. Like it's crazy. So the problem is if you draw without Masterpiece, it's dead. But Barrage can also activate it, and you can also summon Baboon, and then you can use your own Ghost Ogre to destroy it. And the argument against that is, well, it loses to hand traps. Well, the only time you'd ever do those is when like Barrage was your only zoo monster, or you just have no zoo monsters. So you're losing to a hand trap, but if you didn't have Baboon, you were just passing your turn. So yeah, I'm not taking Rat out. I can't play 6 Barrages, so like I'm not taking this out for a card that wouldn't lose to a hand trap. I'm taking this out for I'm taking out like a hand trap or like Cosmic Cyclones, which like I don't think those are very good. So this just gives you more ways to just like win.
And one more question: it's really low zoo monster count. Did you ever miss an extra monster?
Not really. You don't really use zoos. If you stick a Masterpiece, you don't really end up using your zoos that much more. You just kind of like make Dryadens with like you just chalk 9 back guys and make Dryadens. That's about it. So for hand traps, Mike's list from Pittsburgh played 3 of each of these. But this weekend we decided to take out the third of each of these for 2 Retaliating Seas, and then 1 Maxi. So only 7. I actually don't think these cards are like that good against Zoo. Like these stop like, this doesn't even stop an effect. This stops like half of an effect of like the standard Zoo combo. It stops like half of one of their Zoo cards. Unless you have like 2 or 3, you're probably not stopping their turn with just hand traps. So
unless it's Retaliating Sea.
Unless it's Retaliating Sea. But even then, like I don't think I ever resolved this and actually won, which doesn't mean it's bad.
You need like a board wipe also, and
like, yeah,
ancient
like
cards.
you need like a board wipe and a hand trap. I think when you go first and you summon a Dryad and then you just like have Ogre in your hand, you're nice. Like this card is just crazy. But going second, none of these cards actually stop your opponent from making insane boards. I think the way to go is like small lineup like this, or if you play like 12, then you're drawing 2 or 3 hand. Yeah, like Noah. If you play like 12, then you will draw like 2 or 3 hand traps, and when you do that, you actually do stop that. If you draw like 2 or 3 hand traps, and then you can just rat, and then you like win. That I could be wrong about that, but this format's like over, so I don't think it matters that much. Black Sheep, 3 Diagram, 3 Terraforming, 3 Barrage, 3 Tanky, 3 Fusion Sub.
Wow, 3 Fusion Sub.
Wow, isn't that? Yeah, I don't know. I just learned all the combos to use these, and then just wanted to play it. Like 2 is probably enough. Like I don't think I'd play 1, but like I could probably play 2.
Did you ever use all 3?
Yes.
Turn 1?
Yes. I went second and used all 3 like a lot actually.
Jeez.
It was then 2 Instant Fusion, Heritage, and Return. Shout out to Calvin for not knowing what either of these cards do. Side deck was 3 Gamma Seal, 1 Ogre, the 3rd Ogre, the 3rd Retaliating Sea, 2 Twins, board wipes, Progeki, 2 Dark Hole, 2 Anti-Spell, Order.
And then the Spice.
Yeah. So, last week, or 2 weeks ago at Pittsburgh, I think the standard hand trap lineup was like Ogre, Ash, and then Droll was the most common 3rd one, other than Maxi, that's just like at 1 in everyone's deck. But this week, I think Retaliating Sea picked up a lot of popularity.
It was like everyone's main
deck. So, game 1, I was like, if they Retaliating Sea me, then like I guess I lose. Game 2, if I go first, and I'm expecting them to either have Retaliating Seas or to board them in, I sided in Force Strix and the Zephyros. So, if you just draw a diagram, just one diagram, if you get Retaliating Seed, instead of making Emerald, you can make a Force you can make 4 Strix. Then you turn your rat into Trident. You pop their Retaliating Seed, that they get Max Seed. You search Zephyros. You diagram pop Zephyros, bounce, search Masterpiece, bounce back Zephyros, or bounce back diagram, summon Zephyros.
And they use their
If they
Max
Seed, then they only get 1 card because that's all you're summoning for the rest of this turn. Then you diagram again, and then you can search the Heritage, and then you end on Trident Masterpiece. Even if you get Retaliating Seed and they Max Seed, only draw for 1. That was Jim. So extra deck. This is not organized. I forgot to do that, but I'll just put like all the zoos first, and then
Sorry to interrupt.
Sorry, I overlooked this part. So I played like one of like the bad ones for sure.
One of the bad ones.
One of the bad ones. Then 2 of the good ones. Then only 1 Tiger Mortar, and then 2 of the good ones. 2 each of the good ones.
Did you ever miss a third Dryden, third Broad Bull, or a second Tiger Mortar?
Whenever somebody says like, I never missed the third one, like, I never considered a third Dryden or third Broad Bull like enough to even like
warrant
fathom that. Like, if I'm in a game and I don't have any more Drydens, I don't even think about like what if I had 3. So maybe, but that's just not something I like think about. 2 Emerald.
Wow.
Tornado Dragon.
Rich.
So
high rarity.
This is like when you get drolled. So 4 Strix plays around Retaliating Seed. This is just like a good card and then plays around Droll sort of. So if you get drolled, instead of making Emerald, you just make this, and then you end on like, you like send Ram with your rat. When you search something, if you get drolled, you shotgun it back, you Dryden it, pop it, bring back rat, make Tornado Dragon. So you have Tornado Dragon Dryden. And against most, and this will just hit your opponent's tanky diagram, barrage, like something that will like extend to their plays, and then you just Trident their main threat, and like usually it's enough. Totem Bird, Invoker, Norton.
All right, so just question about Totem Bird. I noticed a lot of people cut it. Did you make it a lot? Did you miss a second Invoker?
Like I might have made this once. I don't even know if I made this actually, but like. This should probably be cut. I probably wouldn't cut this for second Invoker. If I cut this, I'd probably just put 4 Strix in my extra deck. Or like a second Tiger Mortar maybe. I don't think I'd put in, or like maybe a third draw. Like I don't think I'd put in a second Invoker, but that's a consideration. Like this is just like, when you make this card, you're winning the game. And I guess I never wanted to be in a situation where like I needed it and then didn't have it. So it could probably be cut. I think it's the least necessary card in the extra deck.
Fair, anything else you wanna add?
Shout out to Mike for spoon feeding me a deck. Shout out to Max. We had this weekend. Shout out to Card Guys. Yeah, I guess that's about it.
Not Card Guys.
Not Card Guys.
And Noah's about to win.
Yeah, Noah's
or get 2 plays.
awaiting the finals as we speak. I guess that's about it.
At least we got top.
Shout out to Hats.
At least we got top.
Thanks, Blair.